The New England Patriots yesterday were going up against their former defensive coordinator, who's incredibly familiar with their system and incredibly familiar with Josh McDaniels. You saw that bromance going on in midfield yesterday after the game, that huge big hug that Josh McDaniels and Matt Patricia gave to one another. These are great, great friends who are incredibly familiar not only with coaching with one another, but coaching against one another in practice every day. If anybody would know what Josh McDaniels is going to throw at you, what Bill Belichick is going to throw at you, what Tom Brady, a man that Matt Patricia once was documented as stating he had no concerns about during their Super Bowl victory over the Seattle Seahawks, was because they had, quote-unquote, the ninja, which is Tom Brady. This man knows what he's going against. He went against them every day in practice. If anybody would know what Matt Patricia brings to the table, what Tom Brady brings to the table, what Bill Belichick brings to the table, what Josh McDaniels brings to the table in this playbook, wouldn't it be Matt Patricia? When you combine that with the fact that you're hampered offensively because you don't have Julian Edelman there, why are y'all hitting the panic button as if, oh my Lord, all is wrong with the New England Patriots? Why are y'all tripping? What are you worried about? The New England Patriots will be just fine. Now, I understand if you got some concerns because they're already 2 games back of the Miami Dolphins. And by the way, Ryan Tannehill in his last 10 starts is undefeated for the Miami Dolphins. That's something to behold. But the Miami Dolphins, as solid as they may be, as gifted as they may be, as good as they may be, are you really, really, in the grand scheme of things, worried about the Miami Dolphins? Really? Because if you are, something's wrong with you. I got to see it to believe it. And they always play the New England Patriots tough. So the fact that they might win next week means little to nothing to me. Let's see what the Miami Dolphins are made of as the season wanes. But their chances of winning the AFC, according to ESPN's Football Power Index, Miami's at 8% entering the season. Now they're currently at 43%. New England dipped from 84% to start the season down to 47%. I don't give a damn about those numbers. I could care less. Not worried about no damn Miami Dolphins. What are y'all going to tell me next? That I need to be worried about the Buffalo Bills because they went up against Minnesota yesterday and shellacked them in the first half, up 27-0? If I'm Minnesota, I'm concerned. If I'm Kirk Cousins in Minnesota, I'm concerned because guess what? Kirk Cousins was supposed to be there to prevent such things. You might as well have kept Case Keenum, who cost about $60 million less than the $84 million guarantee that Kirk Cousins is getting. But when we look at the Minnesota Vikings, their success was supposed to be predicated on their defense. And oh, by the way, is it a time that we start asking ourselves that question? And why do I say that? Because when you look at the Minnesota Vikings, this team with a stout defense that was considered elite by all standards, last 6 weeks of the playoffs, they gave up 62 points. Last 6 quarters, I'm sorry. Last 6 quarters, they gave up 62 points.